stone if you ever lived your life without sin. To anybody out here with judgment is simply irrelevant. Let's face facts. Not every act we do is heaven sent. We all got demons of our own, but we too proud to go to church and let them handle it. And if you don't believe in religion, or the hard man that I speak, well, maybe believe in right or wrong. But if you always live your life right, work to help others set the bar above their life. Instead, we walk and push with all they might. Nothing move besides the dirt under their sneakers. If wrong is all you ever committed, then why don't you surround yourself with change? Instead, we'd rather maintain a certain image and convince ourselves we have no hope of being a public figure. Everyone's trying to live a righteous story. But the only person you ever looked out for was yourself, then who the hell you expect to serve your glory? If it takes two to produce, then why does the number of involved parents seem to be reduced? Women really been moving up the charts in politics. This is supposed to be an inspirational movement. Because I would tell any little girl that she can obtain her dreams. But instead we got so many grown women on OnlyFans pages just for the finer things. A man that had to steal in an order of function, I would tell him, bro, as quick as you swipe, it's as quick as you can give. Once you truly believe in giving over taking, the treasure you've been searching for will be revealed. And that's to have somebody trust that you can build. OGs forever talk about how they circled and ran their city, but can never talk to me about breaking out and unifying unknown boundaries. Instead, they'd rather remain in these far walls of control, but I say, control has a limit, but limits don't know control. Meaning can't nobody tell anybody Muskogee right now what they're capable of. What? The mindset around the world is jacked up. We all participating in it. Let's call it an open potluck. I read the term hood in the dictionary. And guess what words is associated with us? Delinquent, punk, thug, troublemaker. Now, one positive thing about our places, this shit's been printed on 1 million pages. I see why they refuse to give us a chance of friendship during the early stages. You slap labels on their face that mean somebody's name based on where they come home to rest, instead of measuring the purity that lies under their chest. And we only live life once. We only live life once. We only live life once. This is just a test. So take your eraser and wipe away your assumptions. Then write what you really see. Is there really a difference between you and me? Is there really a difference between you and me? Is there really a difference between you and me? Throw the first stone. Yep. Good. Want to switch? Tag team. All right, we tag team. Come on. Everybody put your hands together for Mac Woods.
Hey, where the beast at? Where the beast at? Where you a beast? You hungry? Is you a beast? You don't know? You don't know? Everybody say they want to be a beast until it's time to do what a beast do, right? That's eat. Eat. My mantra that I carry with me when I mentor young boys and such as eat. Exhort all tenacity to eat. Eat. Eat past when your belly is silent. Eat for the soul will right. Eat. Let loose the hate and hold fast to your dream. My God, don't have mercy on my soul. But band-aids can't fix bullet hole. Fighting genetics, son, that ain't coming to heaven. A pastor preaching of reparations. Destructive foundation, Avon meets napalm, boom! They say we're so violent, got ADHD, right? Prescribed ADHD, right? ADHD. You hungry? You hungry? Well, check your blind side. Because I'm not your point guard. I'm not your running back. I'm not the black boy you saved. Was born a God from God looking for some rapture. I worship my spirit with comfort that failure may come after. And still, I never let a victorious mind sleep. Among a system that never wanted to see me succeed. See, daddy left, police squeeze, library lies, Kanye cooning, but still I succeed. Because I rise or rose like Chicago before the knee, or like the Lakers before the 80s. It's no magic how I'm worthy, just call me Kareem. Denounce the slave name that's now hooked to my dreams. Home defeat on the doors of my enemies, and when I'm blind and can't see, I dig my nails in the dirt, spit blood out my mouth. Cry scream so powerful that the God of thunder is jealous of me. Bandage my own open wounds with my hanging skin, because sometimes, baby, you just had to save you. And believe. Eat. Eat past when your belly is silence. Eat for the soul will ride. Eat. Let loose the hate and hold fast. my God, don't have mercy on me. Believe. Eat.
Go! Mentor, I've been going through a lot, and I'm just going to tell you what's going on. I was shooting bottles in the field the other day with my stepfather's gun. Every bullet convincing my dark side that the punishment for him shall be death. Shattered glass on the ground showing me my reflection. I see the boy that's been beaten, tied up, and ridiculed, and cries because he must return home. See, if only it was just me in this situation, I would run away from this nightmare while dream taking dangle from my neck and never return to the fiery pit called assault. However, me and my little brother been caged to the childhood sentence. He slammed my brother's head against the wall the other day. My brother held his head dazed in this drunk man with no reason. His heart beats inhumanity as he starts me lash after lash to my backside. The belt was intended for my brother, but I refuse not to be my brother's keeper. I'm just so sick and tired of this picture on repeat of Jesus being split apart on the cross with every strike to my vest, every strike to my back, every strike to my back. My stepfather standing there in his Roman gas, he swings his whip, his belt. Where is our mother in our time of need? She sits there high off of shame and guilt and turns her back to us. The cherry of her cigarette burns anxiously to bury out the sorrow and echoes of responsibility she chose to leave. Mama. See, Mentor, my brother seems to think that she'll come around, but sorry, I lost my voice with that 3 years ago. I can't do no after-school programs or even dream about college upon graduating because, unlike Mom, I refuse to leave him alone with this beast. And Mentor, I know you're here to keep us on the path to doing right things, but lately doing right things is starting mutating to by any means, and I swear to God, if he put his hand on my brother again, the spark of his own gun will move towards him. Or I can fight for his life like me and my brother being victim night by night. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Getting busy then. This is better, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm a nervous type of dude. Without fear, don't turn me up.
Yeah.
All right. You hear me? So I'm a nervous type of dude. The most thing that I fear is time. It's time. You know, it reminds me of the song from Outkast, Chronometrophobia. He said, what's chronometrophobia, right? It's the fear of time. It's the fear of clocks tick tock tick tock tick. God don't make no mistakes. God don't make no mistakes. But I swear, my present presence isn't as pleasant as I planned. I say my present presence isn't as pleasant as I planned. With what my Lord has scanned a barcode to play the system. Now, I'm not playing the victim, I'm just describing my symptoms. When an hourglass is my master and I'm a slave, young Toby, let me tap dance for master. Mask this anger and smear this all over my face. And Bojangle and Morse code all over the stage. The greatest minstrel show on earth, forever replayed. Haunted by the past and terrified of the future. Tick, tick, tick. You hear him? Tock. I hear him all the time. Tick, tock. Man, that's time telling me, boy, if you're gonna fear anyone, you're gonna fear me. This predictive system is predators chasing us, for the quickest killing chasing us, illegitimate villains chasing us, legal lynchings chasing us. How many accolades can I get before I die? Because even as early as age 10, I was afraid I wasn't gonna be shit. I'm talking fear. Fear family death because they love their pork, they love their hog mogs, they love their fried chicken, but they won't take their meds. I'm talking fear. Fear that I'll fail my wife and kids because I don't know shit of what a good father and what a good husband is. I'm talking I'm afraid that I'll die randomly. I'm afraid that I will die randomly by some brother that I don't even know, by strange bullets at 7-Eleven trying to buy my baby girl some gummy bears, and the news will simply factor my life and death to resist an arrest. I'm talking fear. Fear that time is simply not on my side, because it has been known to be the antagonist of so many that I knew and know, so I'm downright scared with every bit, downright to my soul. Tick, tick, tock. So this is my confession. You are now witnessing my suicide letter. I had to murder the old me to become the man I'm supposed to be. So please, don't be like me. Don't be afraid of time. But see, the issue is a lot of us think we have too much of it. We don't.